What's going on, everyone? This is Erica's for the win. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some tips on how to beat this song. This boss can be tricky, it can be difficult, but I figured out some tricks to help you guys out. And it definitely helped me out. It made the boss a lot easier. So yeah, let's just go and get into it. I'm gonna be watching as you're watching. The couple first phases are gonna go by really fast. So you can see right there, I parried that air dash attack. I want you guys to focus on that. That is a trick you can definitely use, not only to just stop that attack, but to get your health back if you need it. So I highly recommend using that. I didn't know you could even do that until I read a comment on BG's video when he was fighting this boss. Somebody commented saying that you can parry that. So I started doing that and it helped a lot. So I highly recommend that. As you can see, there's only 1 bar of health for this boss on the first phase. I think the first couple phases. So that makes it a lot easier. It's just really all about shooting her and getting that health down for her. And that's pretty much it. So the second phase, she's gonna use this laser now, which can be hard to dodge. It's really all about just having good timing, obviously. But now she's gonna do this air dash attack with the lasers. And I tried to parry it, as you can see, and it didn't work. I'm not positive if it can work, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't, so I just stopped trying. And yeah, so if she's doing the laser air dash, I would just recommend dodging. Don't try and get fancy, just play it safe. And again, we're just going to be using some gunshots to take her down and use what's around you to your benefit as well. Of course, you got the green orbs you can pick up if you need the health. Pretty easy part, not too bad. It's just all about that laser. And if that laser gives you trouble, and if it did in the second boss with the strap, then you might want to practice that a little bit, get that down. Again, she's just coming in with that laser air dash attack, dodge that, and just keep using your gun. Be patient, she will go down. It's only 1 bar of health, and already you're going to be in the third phase. So those first 2 phases are pretty easy. Now it's going to get a little more challenging. We have these orbs that kind of burst, and a bunch of little orbs come out. I recommend using the charge shot to kind of clear the way if you can do it. This is where I start to get a bit sloppy, as you can see. If you want to just shoot single shots and try and take them out, you can, but I do recommend the charge shot just to clear a path. And again, she's using that air dash attack. No lasers, so parry that thing. Easy, easy, easy. You can get your health back. You can stop her attack. And now she's got these 2 big orb things that she kind of floats around. Just back up for that. You don't need to be close. Just avoid them. Don't try and get fancy. And once she has these other little orange orbs, dodge those as well. Again, with the air attacks, parry. And look at that. I just got a bunch of health back just from a couple times where she was using that. So really, really useful tactic. Again, we have these big orbs that are gonna just scatter into little orbs. I use the charge shot, make a path, and it makes it a lot easier, and then she's just down already. It goes by real quick. So the first 3 phases, only 1 bar of health. Remember that. You can get through it. Just be patient, shoot her constantly, and just do your best to dodge. So here we are, starting to get a little more difficult. We have these platforms that are raised up. We have the one in the middle. Definitely use the side platforms, if that makes any sense, the ones that circle around it, to your benefit. Just use those to either escape or just use it to be mobile, you know, just to use it to run around, kind of throw her off. She's going to be doing her thing. As far as shooting down these lasers and everything, there's a lot going on. I recommend to not do this side dodge thing that I'm doing right here. I kind of got in trouble, got a little overwhelmed. And then of course, if you approach her, you try and attack her, it will be a little close quarter. You can parry. But if you get sloppy, like I'm doing, I'm panicking here, I'm falling off the ledges, off the platforms, I do recommend just running away. If you're not the best at parrying, just dodge, get away. And there's a trick I came up with as far as using these platforms. If she starts attacking, go to a different platform or just get some distance and use the charge shot. It puts in some damage, it stops her, and it gets you to safety. You're not close to risk getting hit. And like I said, if you're not the best at parrying, this is a good tactic. I highly recommend doing this. It helped me a lot because I'm not the most consistent when it comes to parrying. I have to be in a rhythm, and if I'm just off and I'm kind of overwhelmed with everything else that's going on, I'd prefer to just dodge. So if that's you, I really do recommend just let her do her thing, let her get in those hits and run away from it. Dodge to a different platform if you can. And here we go, there's another example right there. And I just used the charge shot, take her down. Real easy. So I highly recommend that. That's just something I kind of came up with. It helped me out a lot. So yeah, use those ledges, use the distance between them, and she can't move across. You know, she's not going to hit across an empty spot. So yeah, definitely do that. Then you get into some close quarters here. And we're going to be doing what we already know. We're going to be parrying her. We're going to be avoiding the red on the ground. We're going to dodge that. Same things we already know. But she's going to add this new move that we haven't really seen before, and it's going to come from her gun or crossbow or whatever the heck she's using. She's going to shoot this orange orb at you, and it's annoying because there's a delay on it. So keep that in mind. Kind of wait a second. Your instinct is going to make you want to dodge right away, but that's going to get you in trouble. If you dodge too early or you dodge too late, you're going to get hit with this thing. So if you can just get through that, you'll be good and you can be on to the next phase. And that's where we're at right now. And again, you're going to be using the whole entire map to work around her and work against her. I just recommend the same kind of thing. Keep dodging, keep running away. Now she's going to have these pink orbs that they pretty much follow you like it's their life mission. So just outrun them. They eventually fade. And now she's going to have this huge blue wave. And you can see there's aisles that you can take, some free zones. You want to take those, get to the middle platform, but then she's going to have this big blue ring ready for you, as well as her laser. So this can be kind of difficult right here. Just keep your eyes on everything and what you have to do. Then we're going to be into close quarters pretty soon. I mean, we're already here. That was pretty fast. So same thing. She's going to have that orange shot. And it can be frustrating. Trust me, I was getting a little frustrated with that. Not only that, but she's got the laser as well. So she's just mixing it up. She's just giving you all she's got. And she took me out. I actually die right here. And I was thinking, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. You start doubting yourself. But just remember, if you do die, which you can't afford to do because once you beat her in that phase, you're going to get that life back. So just think of it that way. Like, okay, I used my life. Now it's time to get busy. Now I'm going to get my life back. Just keep that in mind and it can motivate you to get through. Don't get down on yourself or anything like that. Same thing again. She's got the pink orbs. Just outrun them, dodge them. Don't waste your time shooting them. That's my advice. Get to safety. Get through that blue wave. Get ready for the blue ring. Pick up some health if you can. Just work it, man. Do your thing. It's a slow blue ring and the laser's kind of slow too. So it's pretty easy to get down. If you can just be in a rhythm and be ready for it, you can do it. And again, she's just kind of doing her long distance stuff here. She's got the blue rings, the smaller ones coming through. And again, I'm just using that charge shot, taking advantage of that distance. And here we go again with those orange orbs, those freaking frustrating orbs, man. The ones she shoots, they're at a delay. So I get it down, I get it done, and I'm just trying to make it, man. I'm just trying to get to that next phase, avoid the laser, dodge it, get her from behind. I don't do a lot of charge hits. I know some people probably get frustrated with me because they're thinking, man, you could use so many charge hits right now. I don't do them. I don't know. It's not comfortable for me. I just like to hack and slash her, and I'm more worried about the parrying and the dodging and just trying to get that down. And it takes a little longer for me sometimes, probably compared to most people, but as long as it gets done, that's all that really matters to me. Here we are, the last phase. All you gotta do is avoid all this stuff and shoot the pillars. Sounds easy, right? No, it's not, because every time you do shoot down a pillar, she adds one more attack. So as you can see, I shot down one, and now she's got this laser that's kind of coasting around. And that can give you trouble later. It seems easy now, but look, she's putting more attacks. Every pillar I take down, more things are there for you to worry about. So you got this red ring right now going on, and then you have the yellow laser. You got all the little orbs going around. Definitely get that health if you can. But man, there's a lot to worry about here. So if you're not good at stuff like this, it could take a few tries, okay? But just keep motivated. Keep your eyes on everything that you can. And I think what I do is I start from this side this time. So maybe that can play a part into it. I kind of felt more comfortable starting right here, even though, you know, it's kind of convenient. I died right there, but I figured I'm going to go ahead and take out this pillar first and kind of work my way left instead of working from the bottom and moving up, I decided to work from the right side to the left. I felt more comfortable. I felt like it was easier for me to plan my attacks and plan my, mobility and where I was going. So you could see how I kind of make my way back to the right just to kind of dodge everything, and then I end up going back down. So I'm kind of using the whole map this time to kind of just work my way through this stuff. Instead of focusing so much on like, oh, I gotta shoot these pillars down, I took my time, I avoided what was around me, then shot the pillars. The pillars came second, if that makes any sense. I shot everything around me, I did what I could around me first. That was more important, because once I had an opening, then I could take my shots and be more comfortable, not be so stressed out. You know what I mean? Because if you're just trying your hardest to shoot these pillars and you're making it the biggest priority, you're going to get in trouble because you're not going to think about what's around you. Okay, now she's got these blue waves again that are pretty crazy, but all you got to do is just make your way to her and hit her once, and that's it. So if you have enough health to take some damage, just go for it. But if you're really limited on health, then you really got to like focus on not getting hit, and that can make it more harder and probably more depressing if you do die. So if you have enough health, you're good. If you don't, then you really got to just make your way through there without getting hurt. And luckily I didn't have to face that, but if you do, then I'm sorry. And hopefully you can get it done. But yeah, this was so satisfying to kill her. I mean, she was tough. I was getting frustrated with her. It took me maybe 4 tries, I want to say, like actually losing all 3 lives, around there. Or actually, I don't know, it might be 3. I don't even remember. All I know is that once I saw BG's video, I saw what he was kind of doing. I got motivated from him, and then I saw those comments, and then I kind of thought about other things I could do, and I started to figure out I figured out other tactics. I came back and then beat her the first try of that day. So I was pretty stoked. I was pretty happy. That's pretty much it, you guys. The video already ended. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it helped. It's a little bit late, but I'm sure there's people still working on this game, and let me know if it helped you out. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will talk to you later. Peace.